Okay, working at a catering hall will make you experience a lot of things, like working 18 plus hours in a day, being on your feet all day, barely eating anything, and if you get to eat, trying to eat a whole meal within 2 minutes. And the most important one of all, embarrassing yourself in front of the guests, people who you've never met and never will, but for those 4 to 6 hours, those people are going to be the most important people in your life. So I worked at this catering hall for a year and a half, on and off. The first time I worked there was for 4 months, and the second was for a whole year. The place was big like a mansion. It had 2 floors plus the basement. On the top floor there was 1 big room. The second floor could be divided into 3 rooms, and the basement could be 2 rooms as well. They had a restaurant style part connected. In there they would make it into 2 party rooms if needed. There were parties everywhere. I disliked every maitre d' that I worked with, except for 3. Those 3 were cool and made working there tolerable. While working one day in one of the party rooms in the basement, I had an accident. One which could have cost me my job or that week's paycheck. Before we start, this is what we use to carry the glasses for small cups. I walk into the room carrying 2 glass racks filled with glasses on my hand, and I'm only holding them with just 2 fingers. As I'm walking by, I say to myself, damn, how strong you are, how cool you look. All the people in the room are looking at you and saying, look at that guy, he's so cool, I wish I could carry 2 glass racks with just my fingers. On my way to the kitchen, my fingers start to hurt, and I lose control of the racks. Out of nowhere, I drop both of them. Glass shards everywhere on the floor. Everyone stared at me like if I had done the worst thing imaginable. I had to play it off like nothing was wrong, but inside I was crying. I swept up the glass and continued working the party. Luckily, the people didn't seem to mind, but it was embarrassing. I didn't want to make eye contact with anyone. I was working with one of the maitre d's that I didn't like, so I knew I was going to get in trouble. In my head, I'm already thinking, yeah, she's going to try to get me fired, which honestly, I could have gotten fired because I broke 2 whole racks. That's easily over $100 worth of glasses. The party ended, and to my surprise, I didn't get fired or had any money taken away from my check. The lady in charge of the catering hall didn't even mention it to me or anything. I don't know if she just didn't care or maybe she just didn't know, but nothing happened. If you guys enjoyed it, please comment, like, share, and subscribe. This will help the channel grow and I'll be able to tell more stories. And the moral of the story is try to be careful when you carry things. Don't try to show off. If you need help, ask. If it takes you 2 trips, then take them. It's better to be safe than to be sorry.